But this is Per So Sweet with BabyRokk right? Yeah. And man, shout out High Thoughts, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate y'all, man. Just be on the lookout for the music. Be on the lookout for Zay Exotic, IOY Paperboy, Karma 500. Stay tuned with BabyRokk Studios because we got a lot more coming. Follow the vlog. If you in San Antonio, Austin, New Braunfels area, make sure you tap in with me. If you in Houston, tap in with my boys at High Thoughts. And that's it, man. God bless.
About to smoke a Per So Sweet with High Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's High Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a Per So Sweet with High Thoughts TV.
Just starting off, let everybody know who we're here with and where exactly we're
For sure, man. We in New Braunfels, Texas, small little town in between Austin and San Antonio, man. This is where I went to school and everything like that. I'm BabyRokk I'm the owner of BabyRokk Studios. I'm entrepreneur, artist, entertainer, event coordinator, and manager as well. I manage a lot of different artists from Karma 500 to IOY Paperboy, Zay Exotic, and then I run the studio out here in New Braunfels, man. Just tapping in, man. We do a lot of events out here, man. We throw a lot of showcases. We do a lot of shows. We tap in with a lot of different artists, man. So yeah, that's what we got going on out here, pretty much, man.
So just a little bit more about you, man. You know, the early stages, since you said this is over here where you went to school and shit. What was school like, or just those early days before you really dove into music, or did you dive into music early too?
Okay, I mean, nah, man. I'm from South Africa. I was born in South Africa in Cape Town. My parents were actually missionaries, so we were born out there. I moved to Mexico when I was young, like a year old. I lived in Mexico till I was like 9. So Spanish was my first language. I'm not even Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So I lived out there till I was 9, and then we came here to New Braunfels. So everything was kind of like, hey, you can restart that right there. So everything was kind of like, it was new to me when I came out here. I was a foreigner, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't get into music till probably like high school, like 9th grade, 10th grade. I got into music, and it was through one of my homies. He was just rapping at the table. He was freestyling and shit like that. I was like, damn, this nigga's hard, man. I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? And I started listening to more rap music. I started making music myself and shit like that. And that's kind of how I got into it. And it was just me and my homie, and I was going to be his manager from the get-go, you know what I'm saying? From 14 years old, he was like 15, 16 years old, and I thought he was the hardest rapper. So I was like, that's how I got into it. That's how I got into the management role, trying to put people in positions, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do things for other artists and shit like that. So that's kind of how it all started. And then when I was like 18, 19, I kind of took it a little more seriously, started making music myself, you know what I'm saying, getting more in the scene, going out to the clubs and shit like that. That's how I got into the club promo. So I started like doing party buses and limos and shit like that for the clubs out in San Antonio. That's how I got real tapped in with the scene and shit like that. So I started tapping in with a lot of the artists out here. They started seeing what I was doing. I was having them at the clubs and things like that. Then COVID hit, and I lost my club job because all the clubs shut down. So I had to figure out something to do. So that's when I came across the studio. That's when I opened up the studio. And then that was like almost a year ago today. And that's when shit really started elevating. That's when I really started making the movement to like, okay, I see these artists have talent in San Antonio. I see these artists have talent in Austin. I'm trying to put them on some type of platform. I'm trying to create something for them. You know what I'm saying? Because San Antonio really didn't have it. It's dry. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a studio that anybody wanted to go to. There wasn't anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I try to just kind of make that happen for them. You know what I'm saying? And now we're here where we're at now, a year later. But it's really been like 7 years in the making, like you were saying, from just starting out making music with my homie at the crib to opening up the studio to where we're at now.
And as a creative, an artist, you know, businessman, business owner, it seems like, you know, you wear a lot of hats. So I just want to know, like, you know, where and when did you pick that up? Like, because that's not everybody is built like that where they can, you know, they can perfect their craft, they can run business, they can help others, you know, perfect their shit and make the correct decision. So where did you pick that up from?
So like, at first, like, I've always been the type of person to look out for other people. You know what I'm saying? I've always wanted my homie's best interest or my brother's best interest. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to see talent and been like, okay, what can we do with this? You know what I'm saying? From a young age. So when I really started getting into music and taking it seriously, I knew that management role was for me. That setting up events and coordinating things was for me. So I just kind of took that. I was like, man, I know my position. I know that I'm an artist and I'm talented, but there's other people that I feel like I could push their talent more than I can push mine. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of embraced that role as a manager. You know what I'm saying? When the business came in, like I really had to just start something. I didn't know what I was starting when I first started it. I was like, my idea was like, I'm gonna rent out this little space. I got 4 homies that rap, you know what I'm saying, and I got 1 homie that kind of know how to use FL. You know what I'm saying? That's where we was at when we first started. And so I was like, I'm just gonna try to figure it out, make the rent $1,000 a month just off these 4 niggas. None of those niggas ever came to record at my studio, bro. I'm talking about none of them. Like the first like 4 weeks, we was just like, damn, what's gonna happen? Like we're just dead. I started promoting it with the people that I do the club shit with, and they just started coming. So I had to like that business owner role. I never thought that was gonna be me, and now it's like mainly what I'm doing now is just like running the studio. Now since I've opened up the studio, I got 3 other businesses that I don't even promote or talk about or nothing like that have nothing to do with music. But I just found that outlet through opening up that studio. You know what I'm saying? So it was just God, bro, just opening up doors for me, like straight up. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy journey, bro.